So now we're on to chapter 5, Living a Guided Life. So I'm just going to read from the book. When you've discovered your life purpose and live each day trusting your intuition, you will live what I call a guided life. Living a guided life is the most gratifying, rewarding, and joyous experience. The result of this awareness is that your life is guided by some omnipotent power that fills this entire universe with perfection and love. It is more than seeking of this guidance. It's a dependence on this guidance, a dependence. So when I talk about dependence, I'm talking about trust, reliance, confidence, that firstly, this power is never going to lead you in the wrong direction. It will always lead you right. And secondly, it will give you the guidance and all the resources that you're seeking, especially to fulfill your life's purpose. You know, in Matthew 7:7 it says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. When we start to live with the dependence on source energy and the power that we have access to, and try to relinquish some of the control we have in our lives, and I speak for myself, I could be and can be and have been a bit of a control freak many times in my life, to actually take a step back and have a humble respect for a power much greater than myself and seek this guidance, you'll be astonished as to how much better your life turns out. So I've got some incredible stories in this chapter of trusting this guidance when the intuition just nudged me without questioning, just trusting that guidance. And sometimes I'm telling you, it led me to a decision where I was terrified to take that step. For example, leaving corporate after 20 years. I was scared. I didn't know how I was going to pay the bills. Would I be successful? Would people, think of me as a trainer, speaker, and coach? Would it work out? But I trusted this, and I worked on myself and did everything I could to follow that. And I cannot be more thankful that I did that. So living a guided life is really when you are seeking this guidance, and then it says, seek and you will find. It's generally something that goes on inside of us when we're living with an awareness and gratitude every day that we are an extension of source and we can tap into this power at any time, and we live with that dependence and ask for it for everything that's going on in your life, and how much better things turn out. So as it has at every end of every chapter, it says here a couple of things that you should know. The first one, it's a process to learn to trust this guidance. In other words, this process takes time. So be really patient with yourself. And remember, it's like you're actually developing faith here. So you've got to start with small steps and be very intentional and conscious and keep doing it as you develop this dependence on this guidance in your life. The other thing is which it really was important for me, to be as grateful for all the doors that opened for me and all the things that worked out and the resources that flowed into my life when I wanted to make some major decisions that came from intuitive guidance. But at the same time, to be as grateful for the doors that closed. There are so many stories in here of how many doors closed on that journey when I was leaving corporate to building my own business and having a life of what I call freedom. Freedom is doing what you want, when you want, how you want, with who you want, whenever you want. That's freedom. And we can all have that freedom. We need to find what it is that we were born to do, and we need to follow this guidance. And when I say be aware of doors closing, there's a wonderful quote by Marilyn Monroe that says, sometimes good things fall apart so that better things can come together. So looking at your life when doors close and realizing that's guidance to get you off the wrong path onto the right path. I also explain how to become aware of the right opportunities for you and act. And then also to see that everything that doesn't work out for you, as I said, as guidance. And then to ask for guidance proactively whenever you have a decision to make or you feel that you're at a crossroads in your life. And a way to ask that. How do you do that? What's the process? Doing it with full faith. And remember gratitude. Neil Donald Walsh says gratitude in advance is the most powerful creative force in this universe. So be grateful and give thanks for what's coming that hasn't even come yet, knowing that with full faith it will work out for you. So my friends, I look forward to sharing more in the next video with you. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and God bless.